What's up, people? Okay, so I usually don't make videos. I really don't like to make videos. But I was so upset after listening to, what's it called? Let me get the name right. Brother Umar's Conscious Stripper opens up with AmenRa Squad. Now, I'm not part of any organizations. I support different things that I feel meet my conscious standard. I am part of the Amen Ra Scholarship Facebook page. I don't know if this particular, I think the host is the Real Black Atheist. If he represents the whole Amen Ra squad, I really hope not. Because I was just so disgusted about this interview that they had with this conscious stripper, Kim, with this whole Dr. Umar scandal. Like, it's just amazing to me. Like, so I really literally made notes, like, because I didn't want to just come off as angry as hell without addressing what the hell they were saying. So the host starts off, um, his whole thing is, oh, he ain't coming down on him. He trying to hear both sides of the story. And so he started talking about, um, Dr. Umar is not taking responsibility. First of all, stop saying that, y'all. He is taking responsibility. He may have messed up by calling her a maggot, but we're dealing with humans and emotions. And at the end of the day, that's a name. Like, what happened to the sticks and stones may break my bones, but words. You know what I'm saying? Come on. If you're going out of your way to destroy somebody and you being low down and dirty, I'm not about to call you queen. So what, I mean, not saying that that was right, but at the end of the day, come on. So that's neither here nor there for me, personally. So then she goes, oh no, the Real Black Atheist, the host. So he's acting like stripper. We shouldn't address that the girl's a stripper. That somehow all of a sudden a stripper is a respectable job or something, like shaking your ass in front of dudes and letting them grope you to put money in your thong. That's a respectable career now. That's all right for a conscious woman to be a stripper. It's not. I'm sorry, I don't really care who's offended by that. If you are conscious as a woman, then you're aware of your body, you're aware of the power of your body, and you're not gonna subjugate yourself like that. You're not saying that one day you can't be a queen, but if you're a stripper, you're not there yet. You need to stop what you're doing and elevate to another level. So, oh, and that's what really pissed me off about the woman who came on there, Sutin Net, her name was, I think. A disgrace, disgusting. She want to throw out all this verbiage talking about my aunt and this and that, truth and justice, and then she just keep throwing out the word patriarchy. It's just patriarchy. Y'all hating on the sister. Really? You condoning this? You're condoning this. This girl. She ain't say nothing against the girl, nothing against her. That you're a stripper. That's not ma'at. That's not righteousness. So how dare you bring up these words and say, oh, we shouldn't be calling her a stripper because shouldn't be calling her a stripper, and then somebody say, well, what's somebody who's messing with a stripper? You say a trick. But it's all right for us to call him a trick, but it's not all right for him to call her how he see her, the scum of the earth. Yeah, you going out your way to try to bring somebody down who's trying to do something for the youth. And okay, so Sutinette, she a girl, woman, sister, whatever you want to call yourself. I mean, she sounded good. Her voice was authoritative. But come on, the shit she was saying made me so mad. And like I said before, like, he shouldn't have called her a maggot. But if you go out your way to publicize what you do behind closed doors, that's not a problem. Come on, like, and then she talking this divinette. What the hell is divine about this damn situation? It was a damn booty call. Maybe a couple booty calls. Okay, now let's address Kim. I'm just gonna skip past Chief X, Little X, and whoever. She said that the stripper girl wanted to change her life around. I didn't hear her not one time say she wanted to turn her life around. I didn't hear her not one time say that, you know, she was jumping off. Like, and if she said that she didn't want to be treated like a stripper or a thought, why the hell is you sending him ass pictures? That's alright, but you doing it for the kids. You sexting and showing pictures of your ass because you care about the damn kids so much. Come on. And like I said, I got notes. This Kim, conscious stripper, baby. Bye. I couldn't with her. Like, I wasn't even gonna listen to you, Kim. I wasn't, because I wasn't even gonna give you the time of day. But I'm like, you know what? Maybe this lady, did find out some stuff that was, disingenuous about him. Let me hear her side of the story. You know what I'm saying? Why not? I'm just because I like Dr. Umar and I like his message and I like what he's trying to do, doesn't mean that the man is without flaws. And if he did something wrong to this woman, let me take a listen to her. So I went to go look. So she says she began saying that she started she started messing with him in January, and things started going left because she didn't feel she was being treated the way she deserved to be treated. And I'm thinking to myself, how you present yourself is letting a man know how you want to be treated. So when you meeting him late night in hotels, you ain't never been on no date with this dude. He never took you nowhere. But you meeting him for booty calls and you sending him pictures of your ass. And then, okay. So then she says she tried to, hook up with a guy. No, she tried to hook him up with a guy, who had built the school. Some guy from Ghana or something who had built the school. And she was saying if he was for real about what he was doing with the school, why he ain't hook up with the contact that she gave him. Excuse me? Like, just because he didn't take your advice, conscious stripper, because you're so qualified to go find prospective school buyers or people who know what they're like, why would he take your contact? I'm sorry, why? You was out thotting and presenting yourself a different way. You know why? Because the only picture you got with him, you look totally different from all these shots that you sending him. You got on net draws and showing your butt. I only saw you from the back. Like, besides the one picture with him, where you are pretending. I guess that's the conscious side, and then the shit you were showing him was the stripper side. Okay. So then she says, which I took offense to, that his followers, which I guess she means supporters, because nobody has a Jesus complex. We're not following him. We're supporting his idea. So you don't have to be a follower of somebody to support them in their idea. That's why I don't get behind these squads and all this stuff. This community, because you got to take individuals on an individual basis. And so she's saying that we're fools for supporting him. She still hasn't given a reason why he's fraudulent in acquiring a school. So then she says, so somebody asked her, where she get this name, Conscious Stripper? She says Dr. Umar gave it to her as a name. Now, come on. To me, she was just winging it. Like, she just made that up. And so she says, I kind of took it to like how people, it was like the nigga argument. Yeah, he meant it for bad, but I flipped it around as an empowerment for me. So, and I started calling myself Conscious Stripper. And then she actually, this is her logic. Hold on. She says the stripper part of it was stripping him of all the lies he tells people. She said she turned it into empowerment when he meant it for harm. I guess when they had their argument. So anyway, she goes into detail. She says that this is what she said. I started conversating with him in January. She said their relationship lasted from January to May. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I don't have the text messages that she screenshotted and put it down. She said she ain't got no agenda. But why you keeping all these text messages? I erased my text messages. I mean, Why are you? And then the text messages are so flaky. I mean, it looked like it's about 3 different phones because the formatting is different. Now these people, this AmenRa squad scholarship. Why y'all don't do y'all scholarship? Why y'all don't do y'all research? I looked at those flugazy ass text messages. Did she have 4 different phones from January to May? Because there was definitely 4 different graphics for her text messaging. She had about 3 different names for him stored in her phone. Some of the text said Dr. If I don't really know how to pronounce it. Some of them said Brother Umar. Okay, you changed his name how many times in your phone? In your phone, why? Why would you do that? If you calling him one thing, why do you have him in here as 15 different things? Not only that, but you got different pictures next to each different name. Like, where the fuck is these texts coming from? Really? You know what I'm saying? Or did you get some, like, you could do a lot of stuff with computers nowadays. You could do a lot of stuff with pictures nowadays. I'm supposed to go for that? Do I look stupid? But I guess other people are, because they're not even looking into this. They just taking this girl word for, I just call her a girl. But I get crazy. I will call her like she is. She's low down scum of the earth. And y'all gotta stop acting like every woman. Every woman ain't no queen. All right? Unless you're gonna take the steps to elevate yourself to that level, then you're gonna be where you at. And right now she's scum of the earth. So then she says she she saw him in Fort Lauderdale, she saw him in New York, she saw him in Philly. Okay, why how the hell? So when she said the woman suit and neck led her into basically saying that they were there together. You didn't travel with him to all those cities. You didn't travel with him to all those cities. So that makes me think, and you ain't got no pictures. So y'all saying you went together with him to 3 different cities all along the East Coast, and she's saying all through that they ain't never went out to dinner. They ain't never been out in public together, saying he was always making excuses. But you went to these cities with him. If you don't have no agenda, why the hell you in New York when he in New York? Why the hell you in Philly when he in Philly? Why the hell you in Fort Lauderdale when he in Fort Lauderdale? Unless you stalking. Unless you going out your way to try to get up with this man so you can do what you're doing and trying to take him down. And you claim you're not an agent. And this is why we can't get ahead, because y'all let snakes like this in here. Just because you might disagree with this man, you're gonna allow fuckery to rear its ugly head because you don't like him. So you're gonna let this girl. So your enemies are your friend now. And why is he your enemy? Because he wouldn't come on the Real Black Atheist show, and his suits and net lady who said he was on her show, and I think she implied like she didn't like his disposition. But what does that have to do with whether he's a legitimate person for this community or not? This is like I don't like this. Like, the only person who spoke up was the woman caller at the end, and then um um his name was Brother Lex, I think. I applaud that man because he called it like it was. This is slander. There's no evidence here. And then they start trying to get Chief X gonna bring on some guy. What the freak was his name? I think I wrote it down somewhere. Kamar, Sunjeta Kamara, fraud and a stuttering fool. Now they supposed to be endorsing each other on what they saying, because the Chief X guy brought on the Sanjeta Kamari guy to corroborate the story that Dr. Umar is not doing what he's supposed to do with the school money. So Chief X goes and say he spoke with the realtor. The realtor said that, yeah, Dr. Umar, this is in regards to the property that was in St. Paul. So he said that the realtor said, yeah, he came and did a video, but he never put a bid on it, and he didn't know what happened. So, but the guy he gets to corroborate the story comes on there and says that he spoke to the realtor, and the realtor said that he never spoke to Dr. Umar. So which one is it? Now, this is the person you bring on, and now when the caller at the end, the woman called, and she pulled this out, saying why y'all stories don't match. they trying to cut her off. Oh, well, that was this person saying this. But you brought him on to corroborate. You know what I'm saying? So it's just sad. Like, it's really sad that, we gotta tear each other down like this. They sound like a bunch of crab niggas. Like, sound like a bunch of crabs. And it was terrible to listen to. And I just had to make a video to address it because it pissed me off so bad. Like, I was like screaming, cursing, but I had to like really come out here, breathe, and center myself and just make this video so Dr. Umar knows that he definitely has my support 100%. And the fact that these people are coming out against him just further lets me know that COINTELPRO is still in effect. There's still agents in effect, and there's people who are willing, no matter the color of their skin, no matter how they represent themselves, are really willing to compromise any efforts that can put black people on a higher pedestal, socially. There's really people out here gonna sabotage that, and they're black. That's the sad part about it. And so if people like me and other people in support of Dr. Umar and what we're trying to do as a whole to uplift the black community don't stand out and say down with this garbage, then that's why, our leaders are assassinated. And we always asking for somebody to be a leader, but the smallest thing come out and then we ready to jump down their throat. Nobody got a squeaky clean record. Nobody life can be under a microscope and everybody's gonna agree with everything that they did. This man had sex. This man is a man. Whether he was celibate one week and not celibate, that's his own personal choice. And just because he gives that advice and doesn't follow it, doesn't mean that you shouldn't follow it for that point in your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, knock it off and stop acting like somebody's supposed to be perfect just because they're trying to do something for the community. Appreciate that they're trying to do something and get behind them and support them if you feel that they're genuine. Stop letting people make your mind up for you. So, me being a person with my own mind, I decided to make this video. And thank you for everybody who watched. Subscribe to my YouTube page, Queen Asada. I write them out.